Okay, so I'm starting the recording on this one a little later than I usually do for an endgame rotation, and it's not because this was hard, but rather I did not expect to be able to use Hyacine tonight. I did one 10 pull on Lightcone Banner after claiming the floor 3 rewards, or difficulty 3 rewards, and got her cone, so I had to throw her together, and this will be my first time using her. As well, I apologize for not uploading for the past couple weeks. I've had family visiting for the first time in a few months, and my schedule's been a little irregular, so I haven't been able to really record I've had the ability to record, I just haven't really thought to. The Zero Cycle will be coming, as will maybe some showcases, maybe some talk about, like, the Fate units. But here we have an Apocalyptic Shadow. This one seems kind of fine. Not nearly as bad as the last one. I tried the last one so many times, and the end result was, Sustainless and Sustain on bottom, scoring literally equally. So, I don't know. This does seem like a little more favorable set of bosses. I did not realize how shilled Hule was for Anaxa the night that rotation started. But now that Anaxa is actually in the game, oh my god, that is a shill. So, Hyacine E, this is an AoE heal. Again, this is my first time using Hyacine, I'm sorry. Fat Fuck. Oh no, wait. Fat Fuck goes now. And now we membuff Cass. I'm gonna waste a little bit of energy here, just because we're at 0 AV. So it's free damage. I did manage to optimize the cast side of the last Apocalyptic Shadow pretty well. I also don't think in my first clear I actually used Cass for it. I believe I used Herta. Or maybe I used Cass. Or no, because I hadn't gotten Cass at that point. We'll go for a Cass ult. Renew Tribbie ult. Send out Fat Fuck. I know his name is Ica. I like the name Ica, it's cute. However, Aeon of Voracity has been everywhere on Twitter and such as of late. Does Wildfire start? Oh yeah, she has Wildfire now. Anyways, I'm gonna wait for her to summon the pillars. And then Mem Advance Cast. Get an RMC ult. RMC has voice lines now! I didn't know that was a thing until mildly recently. Like, I knew before they changed the VA for the MCs that RMC had voice lines in combat, but I did not, like, process it until we actually got RMC. So, hold on, these stacks. I'm sorry, this is really unprofessional. I am not familiar with Hyacine's actual kit. Duration after, oral after. Okay, the 30% max HP boost. Oh, Hyacine has 100 rate, so I don't need to build rate. And then this just pings every time anyone acts. Heal. Ica goes. Oh, that HP buff is kind of noticeable. Hold on, I just processed. Cass has like 10k max HP right now. In, like, practical content. get a Mem buff on another Cass action, and then we're going to Tribbie ult, Cass ult, Mem ult, or not Cass, Hyacine. This is so smooth compared to last rotation. I like Hyacine a lot. I haven't done the 3.3 story yet, but she has been probably my second favorite Chrysos Heir behind Cass. And seeing as she works well with Cass, 3869 on a first clear. That's wild. She works great with Cass. She's probably going to work well with other HP scalers. I've heard she's really good with Blade. If the rumors about HP scaler Jingliu end up being true, then she'll work really well with Jingliu. I'm glad I've been able to bring Firefly to a little bit more lately. I enjoy playing her, but toughness creep has been rough. And I realized I'm the only one in my friend group who's actually, like, affected by toughness creep. Because my boyfriend has an E6 Firefly. My two other friends with E0S0 Firefly don't play her anymore because she fell off and they have better units. And my Boothill main friend, Boothill gets better with toughness creep just because of how he ends up working. Now we Firefly ult. So I'm the only one who's actually dealing with the ramifications of break being made worse. And it's still working out fine. Go for a Lingsha ult here. Get a little more weakness damage on the Blaze Out of Space. I'm actually kind of excited for the buffs. I know this is not consistent with my original stance, but I think they could be good. And I'm just excited for next patch in general, because there's going to be a lot to try out. Even if I'm not going for Finon because he doesn't interest me, there's going to be Artoria, there's going to be Emia's going to be free, so he's going to be there. The buffed units. If I manage to get Cypher, that means Acheron's back on the table. Potentially, with whatever the Silverwolf buffs may be. If that's enough, then I could see Acheron being played. I'm gonna hopefully get a Galea on her rerun this patch as well. Actually getting a couple weeks to save now because of that nice Hyacine cone. I mean, won't be everything because I've already done a lot of the DU content already. I'm like level 68, I think, and I haven't exhausted the standard rewards, but I've done a lot of the standard rewards. I think the only Chrysos Heir I have to max the boons on now is, ironically, Hyacine. Because I did Anaxa, I did the question marks, I did Terravox, I did Seridra. And I'm definitely excited to see more kit designs from throughout this patch cycle. I do think this patch cycle has had a lot of really interesting designs. Or designs in terms of kit. These units have just been a lot of fun to play. Like, Herda's really fun. Aglaya, not that I would know firsthand, but she's neat. Cass is incredibly fun. Maide is interesting, even if he's not necessarily fun because he inherently can't be fun because you're not doing anything, but he's strong. We're gonna go for a Fugue ult. I don't think I'm gonna have a chance to save this break for Firefly. I mean, I could just... No, I can save this for her. And it loses like 10 AV. This is fine. That was really clean. 76-16. What was my score on the last... I got 73-90 after grinding the last one out. And I got 76-16 first attempt this time. Let me just screenshot that really quick. And this was a fun one. Hyacine is kind of crazy. That was fun. Next, I apologize for the lack of videos that have been coming out lately. Again, family visited. Kind of lacked motivation for a little bit there. I just didn't want to sit down and do the 0 cycle, but now I'm definitely... I'll probably sit down like tomorrow or the next day and do it. Maybe do some other random things. Try to see how the pre-buff units perform in this MOC, just to kind of gauge it. But, thank you for watching tonight's 6 a.m. rambling. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you for watching. Next video should be the 0 cycle. There shouldn't be any more delay on that. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you. I know that was redundant. I'm sorry. One more thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.